Hey guys, how's it going today? So today we're going to build a Lego Technic. It's a little bit different than what I'm used to doing on my channel, which is all coins. So I do like making these. These are actually some of my favorite sets that Lego puts out. This one I got quite a long time ago and I haven't put it together yet. So I put it all in fast motion so you don't have to sit here for 3 days because that's how long it took me to build it. Partially because I'm lazy and partially because I had a lot of other stuff to do. So please enjoy, and I apologize in advance for filming in portrait because I had to switch it, and now I hope you're not seasick, but enjoy the video. So first things first is organizing all the parts, which I used all my little trays and stuff just to put the separate baggies in. I really like how Lego Technic is really lifelike in that there's real transmissions, real engines, all that type of stuff, and everything moves and everything drives and everything goes how it's supposed to go. So here we go. Right, here's the first thing first is putting together like the rear axle and the differential and all that stuff, and really does have posi traction, which is pretty cool. This one comes with real suspension. As you can see, I put on those little yellow things. They actually have dual action springs on them. Really neat. Now we're assembling the engine. Really cool how it's got a real crankshaft in it, real pistons, all that type of stuff, and you can see it moving. The only thing I would add to this is actual like cylinder heads, but then again, if you had cylinder heads, there's no purpose in having the actual pistons in there and moving. Here you can see the close-up of the exhaust on the back, which is kind of cool. It's a rear-mounted engine, which is pretty sweet. You can see how the engine moves, kind of right there. So, yep, there's a suspension right there. So, enough of that. We'll get back to the speed. This part really frustrated me because I had the wrong gear on one of them, which was supposed to be a really small gear instead of two big ones. So I kind of had to focus on that and fix it. But that's part of the struggle, is fix it as you go. And here we go back into filming correctly. So I think this is the second day or third day. Actually, I believe it's the second day. So we are going into building the front chassis of the car. That's where the seats are going to sit, putting in the steering mechanism, all that type of stuff. And we are building the front seats, which are pretty cool. It's supposed to mimic like racing seats and whatnot. I really like the color that they used on it. The blue and white car is pretty neat, anyways. And those little red pieces kind of look like red macaroni, but that's supposed to mimic the roll cage on the inside. And then building the front suspension for the wheels, putting the suspension on them, and putting together the actual steering mechanism. This one I got one piece upside down, which you'll see me kind of fix. Yeah, so there's a rack and pinion right there that I just put on, but you'll see me later right there trying to fix it. I put it on upside down. So here I am looking for a couple pieces to a fire extinguisher, but I can't find them, so I just decide that they're going to have a short fire extinguisher instead of a long one. Pretty cool to mention here that it's really neat that that hood actually lifts up and shows all the cooling mechanisms that would be in an actual race car. And like I said before, I really like it how there's real steering and all that type of stuff on these cars. Here we are getting into the rear end of the car. Once you hit the body, it goes really, really quick, and I think it actually starts giving it a really good shape. You can start seeing how close you are to being done and putting all those little things right there to show the body of the car. It's pretty cool. This is definitely not the hardest one I've ever built. There is ones that are a lot harder and take a lot longer. And usually I have somebody next to me who's putting together all the parts, and then I put them together. So it makes it go a little bit quicker. But I challenged myself to see if I could get one done in one day, and it did not happen. I think I stayed up until midnight or 1 o'clock in the morning, and nope, did not happen. I could probably do it if I started in the morning and ended up at night, but then it's just not going to happen anyways. And final touches, putting the wheels on. Really, really cool. Checking and make sure everything works. Doing a little video. Here's a video with my tablet, just showing putting the wheels on and showing how the engine works. The doors open, everything opens. Really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want to see more of ones like this, I really like building these sets. I'll go grab some more sets and do another video. I promise I'll remember to film actually in landscape mode next time instead of portrait mode. But this video looks better no matter what in portrait mode. These tires are just about as much of a pain in the butt to put on as real car tires. You just don't have to have a jack. I'll probably end up putting the stickers on later. Those take a little bit more time because I get really anal about them. They have to be on exactly right. And for that, I actually use soap and water, just like you would tint a car window. Put soap and water on it, get it wet, and then you can move the sticker around and wait till it dries. That's a little tip and trick for you for the stickers on those, if you don't have steady hands. So yeah, here you are. This is where you see the engine working, just moving it back and forth. You see the pistons going up and down, pretty cool. So thank you for spending the last 12 minutes with me, and I hope you guys like this video. I hope it's a little bit different. It's a break from looking at coins the whole time, but as you can see in the background, I'm still watching streams, so you can't ever get away from it. Thank you guys very much, and please leave some cool comments down below.